But if you keep raising the price, Ipsy, the breed might have a little bit of a problem. Today's video is brought to you by June's Journey. Download it for free by clicking the link below in the description. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. Today I figured we would kick it a little bit old school here with just a stack of Ipsy boxes. Ipsy icon boxes here behind me. Today we have three $71 boxes. My mouth feels weird. All right, so as you know, we've been in perpetual Advent season for the past however many months. It's been a really long time. And in that time, Ipsy has decided to go ahead and just sneak a couple extra dollars onto their icon boxes. So these boxes we have here behind me, you get 8 full-size products. They're delivered every 3 months. They're worth up to $350. And that's pretty much been the baseline for this box since its inception, okay? No more products, no higher value, no more deliveries. I don't think that would matter. That's been the baseline as far as what you get. But what you give now is $71. These boxes, if I'm not mistaken, actually started out as the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus bags. I think those back in the day, I know I was charged like $58 total for those bags. And then they merged. Came together with BoxyCharm, and that is where the icon box was born. They decided to like sprinkle on, just like sneakily add a little $2 handling fee onto all of their subscriptions. I think potentially as a way to raise the price without raising the price. So technically, like the base price of the box, it stays the same and they can advertise the same price, but when you actually go to checkout, they just tack on a little extra $2 handling fee. And of course, there are taxes. So originally for the actual icon boxes, I was paying $63.59. That was back in 2023. Then in 2024, there was just a little price increase. I started being charged $65.71 total, which is a $2.12 increase. Now, like the prices are going to vary a little bit based on like the taxes where you live and stuff, but for my 6% Kentucky sales tax, $65.71. That was 2024, okay? A $2.12 increase, like, you know, don't love it, but it's not insane or anything. But then in 2025, all of a sudden, I started getting bam, 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 3 charges for $71.01, which is a $5.36 increase. I personally think that's kind of a big jump. That's a bit of an increase there from what I was paying, you know, less than a year ago. So they still advertise the box as being like $65 or whatever, but they don't mention that you do also have to pay another $2 in handling, and then you also have to pay for like the taxes and stuff. So when it all comes down to it, it's not a $65 box. It really isn't. To actually physically get it into your clutches, you're going to be charged more than that. And I do think the handling fee is a little sneaky. It's a little bit sneaky. I just feel like this type of increase, if it continues in this manner, it's gonna get a little out of hand. You might argue that it already kind of has, just a little bit. I'm paying $5 more, like wherever that $5 comes from, it's coming out of my bank account. $5 more than I was less than a year ago. Like that's quite a jump. And during the course of this price increase, like from 2023, which wasn't that long ago, there's been a $7.48 like increase in the amount that comes out of my bank account at least. And they haven't changed anything about the box. You still get 8 items and it is still a $350 value, which is what they advertised like at its inception. So no additional value for the consumer, just pay us more money. And I do understand that the price of everything has just like things are so expensive nowadays, but like a whole $5 increase within less than a year on a subscription box, that seems like a bunch to me. I don't know. I know that you're still getting a better value than you're paying into it, but like at what point is that just gonna kind of level out? You know what I mean? The subscription model, we probably should do a whole video on this. The subscription model itself, without any additional purchasing surrounding it, is apparently doomed to fail. I need to do a little bit of research into that. Like a subscription model on its own without additional like shopping opportunities or purchasing opportunities apparently doesn't work out too well. So they are relying quite heavily on inching up the price you're gonna pay for your box, and then also they're relying very, very heavily on people shopping through their website, through sales and things like that. So we'll see how it goes. I might have to go ahead and cancel a couple of these. I just haven't been able to, unfortunately, medical stuff, all sorts of things going on, put out as many videos as I would like to, get through as many boxes as I would like to, and that's just a very large expenditure. I typically like to have multiple boxes so I can show you guys kind of a wide okay, wide range of what they offer, because you do get like choice selections and things, but that's just it. Just $71 a box is a lot of money for what's in here. Before we get on into the boxes, here's a quick word from our sponsor. I'd love to tell you all about the game I've been playing every day for the past couple of months, and today's sponsor, June's Journey. My best friend Gabby is the one who got me into playing June's Journey. She's been playing it for years now. She's level 430, but I've been playing it and I've been having so much fun with it. June's Journey is a hidden object game set in the dazzling 1920s. You get to walk in the shoes of amateur detective June Parker as she investigates her sister's murder. And as you progress through the story, in each chapter you unveil new clues and plot twists. There is a ton of variety with the gameplay, which keeps it really interesting. I personally love doing the hidden object scenes. They're relaxing to me, but they're just difficult enough to keep it challenging. And I think it's really cool that the clues you find help move the story forward. I also really enjoy the creative aspect of it, being able to decorate your own island and create your own little world. I just built this like little cute, tranquil, hidden pond area on the grounds of my estate. I also have a ton of special events with unique rewards that really keep the game interesting. There's always something to do. But apart from just like enjoying playing the game, having fun with it, I also found that it's a really great replacement for the doom scrolling. When I want to unwind from the day in bed or have my coffee in the morning, instead of just, you know, just scrolling forever, endlessly scrolling, I pull out June's Journey and I play my little games and I decorate my little island, and it's a really nice, relaxing, non-doom scrolly way to just kind of unwind for the day. So if you would like to play June's Journey as well, download it for free by clicking the link below in the description or by scanning the QR code here on the screen. June's Journey is available on iOS and Android mobile devices as well as on PC. Thank you so very much to June's Journey for sponsoring today's video and helping to support the channel. It really means the world to me. Let's go ahead and move on into the 3 icon boxes I have. They came like recently too, like these are brand new. That's exciting. That doesn't typically happen here, which you can probably deduce from the fact that I still have Christmas trees up. Things are a little slow around these parts. Ash K. Home. Oh, I don't know who that is, but she looks cozy as heck. I've never heard of this lady before, but she looks very pretty and very comfy. Ash K. Home is the curator of this season's box, and I do believe that I actually remember to make choice selections. Some of you guys will leave me in the comments like, hey, go pick your Ipsy stuff right now, do it. And then I sometimes remember to do it. And so thank you guys very much for that. Ooh, okay, listen. There was a large rant at the beginning of this just because like I was blindsided by an extra $5 for each of these Ipsy boxes. But what I'm looking at thus far, it looks pretty good. To be fully honest, it looks like there's some nice stuff in here. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the first item. Did I choose these things? I don't know if I did. I don't know. The first item I'm seeing here is from Autosite, a brand that is brand new to me. This is from California. It is a Sea Glow Hydra Firm body oil. That sounds really nice with vitamin C, E, and kakadu. That can't be how you say that. Kakadu. Kakadu. That's the best I can do there. Ooh, a very fancy frosted glass bottle. It says that Sea Glow is more than just a body oil. It's an age-defying formula that combines lasting hydration with the firming benefits of advanced oil-soluble vitamin C. It also says that it's rich but never greasy. That could be really nice if it actually absorbs like into the skin and doesn't sit on top of it. As you guys know, I suffer tremendously in the summertime. It's just the sweat drips from me as soon as I walk outside. And if I put on anything on my body, like a lotion that kind of like cocoons me in, I will pass out. So if this were to actually like absorb nicely and not just sit on the skin, that could be really nice. Especially like my legs right now are so dry. I got a new razor and like they're so dry, but I can't put anything on them because I will sweat to death. I'm gonna try just a little bit of it. We'll see. We'll get up there. Ooh. I'm kidding. Oh, okay. Got my leg hyped up here and everything. I immediately was like, you know, they said rich, never greasy. I gotta say it's a little bit on the oily, greasy side. However, I did also fail to read any instructions. It says, oh, well, that's just to maximize benefits. Okay, it says to maximize benefits, apply it right after showering or bathing while skin is damp. So maybe that will help it absorb a little bit more because it's sitting on top of the skin for sure right now. But maybe like the more I work it in, the less like greasy it'll feel. I mean, it definitely feels moisturizing. I just put a tiny bit on. My skin looks less bad, so that's good. I think if I give it time to kind of like settle in, absorb, it would actually feel pretty nice on the skin. Okay, yay. My hands are slick. They are quite slick now. Ooh, Oh, it smells kind of citrusy. Oh, that smells kind of good. Next up here from Bisha, another brand I haven't heard of, we have an Essential Lip Designer Duo with 2 lip crowns. I definitely don't remember picking this out for sure, so this might have been one of the items that was like automatically put into my box. I think you get to pick maybe 5 of the 8 items, maybe less, but it's a good amount. All right, so we have 2 different shades here, Saint Tropez and Saint Barth's. Bart's. Did you pronounce the H? Is it Bart's or Bart's? Daggone it, why do I grease up before I do anything? Ooh, okay, so they are like 2 little lip liners. They look like really pretty shades. This would be great for fall. Oh, that's a beautiful shade. Okay, these are both actually quite pretty. I feel like I almost kind of would like them mixed together. The first one here I think is really pretty. It might be like a touch on like the orangey peaches side, but this one up here has just like a really nice kind of neutral looking mauve-y undertone to it, and I think that's so pretty. Oh, this might go well with the lip color I'm wearing right now. Which one is this? Saint Barth's, I think is the one that I preferred. Oh, that actually blends in super nicely. Oh, I like it. Okay, cool. I think these are really nice, creamy, pigmented, good colors, and also now greasy. Alrighty, next up in here from Miss Lady Gaga, we have a Haus Labs mascara in the shade black. It says it's supposed to be structural. That's interesting. Volumizing and lengthening. I don't know if I've ever heard of mascara being described as structural before. It's different. Oh, Be Structural is the name of the mascara. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh. Kind of smells good. What an interesting little wand there. It's like, it's got some humps and bumps and points. Yeah, lots of shapes going on, but this is one of my favorite types of wands. It's one of those fluffy ones. So I'm excited about that. It looks like one side is also potentially longer than the other. Like 1/2 of it might be a little flatter, or maybe just got squished in the tube. I don't know, I'm excited about this though. I have been trying out different mascaras recently, so this will be next on the list. All right, next up here, we have something from Bare Minerals. I think it's kind of wild that Bare Minerals out of nowhere is having a resurgence. Like, I've been seeing people talk about the mineral veil and the foundations and stuff, just literally out of nowhere. I don't know, maybe if they have like a good marketing team or something, but I know Bare Minerals from like, my mom loved Bare Minerals. We used to get her the fancy, for Christmas, they would come out with like a fancy little dish full of the mineral veil, I guess, or was it her foundation? One or the other, and we would get that for her for Christmas, and she loved it. But I think it's really fun. They're just, I don't know, all of a sudden just having a resurgence. Next up here, we have a Nourishing Lip Oil in the shade Charm. This is a very like peachy looking shade. Ooh. Oh, it smells good. Oh, it smells like lightly of pixie sticks. Just like lightly of very sugary candy. It also looks like it's gonna be really hydrating. I'll try this one on too. Ooh, that actually feels really nice. It's thin, but it's not too oily. There definitely is a little bit of like a oiliness to it. It's not like dripping into my mouth. Sometimes lip glosses and stuff, they'll like run into your mouth, and for me at least, it makes my throat not want to work too good anymore. But this doesn't seem to be doing that, and it feels really nice and hydrating. I think that's nice. I like it. It didn't really do much in the way of like adding color or anything because it is so sheer, but it just feels really nice. It makes your lips look kind of juicy. So yeah, I like it. All right, following that, we have something from Kevin Aquan. This is the Neo Blush in Rose Cliff. We're bringing cheeky back with this innovative Neo Blush Trio. Pearl and satin finishes mixed with pure pigments for depth and dimension. Oh, hey, we've seen this before, right? Like, this is the thing that we've gotten on the channel before. This like ombre this ombre blush from Kevin Aquan is like, it's screaming at me that I should remember it. And I think I do. Like, this is definitely ringing bells. It says it is a lightweight microfine pressed powder that is finely milled for smooth, even application. And you can use the shades, like separately or all together. That's cute. Unfortunately, it doesn't smell like roses, so we're all good there. All right, next up here from Fenty Beauty. Oh, we have another lip product. That's the 3rd lip product. That could be my fault though, because I think I might have done customization for these boxes, but one can never be too sure when you live in my brain. So we have a Slip Shine Sheer Shiny lipstick in the shade Makeout Break. Oh boy, it looks like it's gonna be really, really nude from at least the cap. Ooh. Oh, it smells like cream candy. Oh, that smells really good. Unfortunately, this is just I don't think this is gonna be a shade for me. Maybe I thought it looked a little bit, if I picked this, I don't know. Maybe I thought it looked a little bit different online, but it does look like it's gonna be one of those more like light peachy milky shades, which just, it fully washes me out. I'm washed enough, like washed, especially if I'm wearing something in the shade of oatmeal. So I don't think unfortunately that shade will work for me, but very cute little packaging. Am I ruining it currently? No. How do you get on? Okay. Hey there, are you slipping out of your PJs? You sleepy baby. Let me fix your PJs. All right, following that, we have a soft glow highlighter from Makeup by Mario. I'm excited about this. I got mine in the shade Pearl. Ooh, nice packaging. It's very simple and minimal, but I think it's metal, and I like it. I think it looks cool. We have a little mirror here covered by a peely thing, and then we have the highlight. This does look very nice. The Pearl shade, I almost anticipated it being even lighter than this, but this is like a super, super light, kind of almost champagne-y shade. Very soft on the finger. Ooh, the finger swatch is beautiful. It's so pigmented, it doesn't feel like powdery at all. Okay, I'm gonna do two different swatches here because the color actually blends into my skin pretty well. So I'm gonna show one like really built up and then one kind of lightly dusted on. So here we have the shade like really built up. That's beautiful. The way it catches the light and stuff, no chunky glitters or anything. It just looks really luminous. And then here, oh gosh, my wrists. Here on this part of my hand, it really blends into my skin tone super nicely, but it just catches the light and gives like the most soft little subtle luminous glow. Oh, it's so pretty. It almost has a little bit of like an iridescence to it. There's like the tiniest hint of a shift. But I think that's super, super pretty. I like that a lot. And then finally, the last item inside of the first box, we got an eyeshadow palette from Patrick Ta. This is the Major Dimension 2 eyeshadow palette. I guess there was a first dimension. We missed that one, I guess, but on the back it also says luminous creams, iridescent metals, glistening pearls, and velvet mattes in a single versatile palette. That's fun. I was just saying in the P. Louise advent calendar that I feel like we don't get a ton of cream eyeshadows and palettes like this. Usually if you see like a cream product mixed in with like other powder products and stuff, they're always like face products, highlights, things like that. But cream eyeshadows, that's fun. Take one good last look at this fingerprintless surface before it will inevitably have fingerprints on it for the rest of time. This actually has a really nice weight to it. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I love these colors. I'm really excited. Daggone it. Okay, I didn't think I was gonna be adding another eyeshadow palette like to the rotation, but so far this one looks real pretty. I have one eyeshadow palette from Charlotte Tilbury that I've been working on for like a year now. Barely made it in more than a couple of shades, but this one just looks so pretty. We'll see how it swatches, I guess. Shucks, it swatches good so far. Daggone it, Patrick Ta. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that one's interesting. Okay, definitely not what I anticipated from this little guy here. I'll show you guys up close here in a second. My phone is not a person. All right, we're getting to the matte swatches now. That first matte swatch might not have been super impressive. We'll see as we go down the line. Okay, that one's better. That one's good. All right, so we have the entire thing swatched here. I do really like how the cream shadows, there's only two in here. I do like how they have a little like flappy door over them to protect them from, you know, dust and fibers and such. Yeah, see, fingerprints galore, just abound, and they'll be there always. All right, so going down the line here, we started off with these two, like hard hitters right out of the park. These are gorgeous. Then we moved on to some of the shades that looked a little bit chunkier in the palette. These are like more glittery toppers. Very, very pretty. Then we had some of our matte shades here. It started off a little like maybe patchy, but I'm sure it would apply differently with the brush. And then we have our two cream shades. And that's just a beautiful selection of like fall time colors for your eyeballs. These two at the end and the cream shades for sure. A couple of the mattes as well. Definitely really winning me over. I feel like I could get, well, I say a lot of use out of those, but like this is like all I put on my eyelids nowadays. And by this, I mean bronzer that's left over from putting it on my cheeks. Maybe this is a sign that I need to get back into doing some like eyeshadow looks and stuff. They're so pretty. Okay, so well, I actually personally really enjoyed this box. I thought this was really good. I know I started off with yelling. There was a lot of yelling at the beginning, but it was really nice to see so much makeup in one box, and also like really nice brands. Patrick Ta, Kevin Aquan, Fenty Beauty, Makeup by Mario, Bare Minerals. So there's some really good stuff in here. Let's go ahead and see if we have a list of prices. Oh, heavens. Okay, the Patrick Ta Beauty palette is $72. Okay, that's how much I paid for the box as a whole, as in general. Daggone, see, like this is like I'm justifying it in my head now. I'm like, well, I paid $71 for the box. The palette is $72. Like, stop it. You didn't even need the palette to begin with, but it is really pretty. No way. Okay, hold on, wait. I think I'm thinking. Okay, I'm reading things wrong. All right, the palette is actually $70. All right, see now that's less than I paid for the box. So. Back to yelling. The Kevin Aquan blush was $40. The Makeup by Mario highlighter was $34. House Laboratories mascara $29. The Bare Minerals Nourishing Lip Oil is $23. What else do we get in here? The Fenty Beauty lipstick is $26. And then is that all it will tell me? Oh, the Firming Body Oil is $48. Did I get everything? That sounds like it's gonna be a fairly pricey box. Oh, the little lip liners, those were unknown. Those are unknown. Well, I'll see if I can find prices for that. I'll make you guys a price for the overall box. Okay, I'm having a hard time finding like the duo together in a box, with the exception of like an actual Ipsy listing. They have the duo for $52. I can find the individual ones on the Bisha website for $32 a piece. So maybe it's like less expensive for the duo, or maybe that's like an Ipsy exclusive. So we'll go ahead and put down 52, because that's what Ipsy says, but dang. That brings the retail value for box number 1 to $322, and they say that you can get like up to $350, so we're kind of close to the higher end range there of the box values. I kind of expected it to be even more than that for some reason, because I can't do math. So seeing all these numbers together, I was like, these are big numbers. Maybe we'll get like in the 400s, but $322, that's not too bad. Keep in mind, I did pay $71 for the box. That's lovely that it's such a high value, but if I don't need everything or want everything or can't use everything, then that value begins to plummet quickly. You very well could just take your $70 into Ulta, Sephora, drugstores, whatever, browse around and find things you actually need, like, you know, every 3 months instead of getting a box of random stuff. But at least this random stuff was pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and move on into box number 2 here. This is gonna be a really long video. I thought this was gonna be just a short one. I should have known better. Oh, or it could just be incredibly repetitive. Did I not pick these things? I thought I picked these things. Okay, let's go ahead and get the repeats out of the way. We have the Kevin Aquan blush. Is it in the same shade? Rose Cliff, it is. We also have another Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette, which if I didn't need even 1 to begin with, I definitely don't need 2. I definitely don't need 3. So I will hopefully be posting things on my Poshmark very soon. We have another little bottle of Body Glow, followed by yet another Fenty lipstick. Oh, this one's a different shade though. Oh, okay. We'll hold on to this for just a second. We do have another little Bisha duo in the same shade, Saint Tropez and Saint Barth. And then for the final repeat, which was a lot of repeats, there's no way I would have picked that many same things that many times. Do you only get to pick 3 items? Maybe that's what it was. You get 5 picked for you, and you get your choosing of 3. Because I have 3 things in here that are different. The rest are the same. But we do have another House Labs mascara from Lady Gaga. Tanner currently gets all of his medicines wrapped up in marshmallows, vegan marshmallows. Alright, so we have the same type of lipstick from Fenty, but this one is a different shade and it looks really pretty on the little cap here. Again, it is a slip, shine, sheer, shiny lipstick. But this time it's in the shade Goji Gang. Ooh, okay, yeah, this looks really pretty, right up my alley. Oh, especially for fall. It's a little bit on like the deep side, but I think for fall that could be super, super pretty, like with the eyeshadow palette we just got. Ooh, okay. It's actually coming out a little bit more pinky berry than I thought it was going to. I swatched it here and realized I swatched it over like a lot of highlighter. So swatched it again over here. It just looks like a nice, very sheer berry shade, like a very everyday, easy to wear kind of shade, which is what I prefer. This one smells like taffy. What I have on right now is kind of staining, so I don't know if I'll be able to get it all the way off. I can try. I don't know if you guys can hear it right now, but there's a train going by in the background. I'm gonna have to name the train like Jimmy or something, because I do miss yelling Jimmy while he's mowing the lawn at all hours. All right, it's kind of off. That is such a familiar like smell and flavor. It smells like old-time candy. That's why I've said like cream candy, I've said taffy. It's some type of old-timey candy. I just can't put my finger on it. It's something you'd eat in Gatlinburg, Tennessee though. Maybe you like scooped it out of a barrel bought it by like the pound. We'll go with taffy. I do really like the shade though. It's a little bit more like berryish than what I was just wearing, but kind of in that same family. And this is like my favorite type of shade. So I'm excited about this one. What is happening? Why wouldn't you let me put you in there? I have the edges lined up. All right, following that, this was just like a necessity. I needed this. I'm fully out of set and powder with the exception of like a very, very bright pink one that I got from She Glam. And that is what I have been using. So if you've noticed my face looking extra pink, that is why. Because I refused to go out and just like purchase another set and powder because I figured eventually I'd get one. And I did. So next up here we have a whole honking container of the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Set and Powder. I have used this a billion times because I get it all the time in subscriptions. And I like it. I think it's good. I'm excited to have whole big because I have been using like the little itty bitty tiny samples recently, so this will be a bit nicer. And then finally, last but not least, we have a hair and body spray. I think I'm on like a hair and body spray kick because I just picked a Rare Beauty hair and body spray for my fall FabFitFun box because I was like, oh, I don't own any sprays for your hair. And now I have two. This is from Kopari. It is the Kana Lapi Coast with sweet coconut milk and vanilla. I thought that would smell really nice, maybe a little summertime beachy. Oh yeah. Oh, I love the smell of coconut and stuff. I just got very excited. I love smelling like I live in a tropical location. At some point, we might just have to reclassify where we live because the amount of humidity in the air, like Satan's hot yoga class, really, it's got to wrap it up sometime soon because I can't take it. So I like to just smell as if like, oh, I like beachy. I live on the beach in a tropical destination. But I don't honestly think I would survive the tropics. They just happen to smell nice. Ooh, a very fine mist. Don't breathe it right in. Ooh, every time. Let me give it a second to settle. Oh, okay, spraying it in the air actually, I feel like I'm losing a little bit of that like kind of fake coconut scent. I love me a fake coconut scent. That's what I was going for. Like I wanted to smell like a pina colada. But it's a little bit more lightly coconutty with some vanilla to it. I kind of wish it was even more tropically, but I think it smells good. All right, the grand total for this box, we have most of the prices, but the Laura Mercier setting powder is $43 and the Kopari body and hairspray, I don't know if I saw it on here earlier. Okay, I guess I didn't see that one, so I have to go do a little bit of Googling. Get down. Stop focusing on the bun. The hair and body mist is $29. Alrighty, so that brings our total value to $337. Okay, so just a little bit more. Well, actually like 15 bucks more than the last box. Alrighty, I bet the Laura Mercier setting powder kind of kicked it up a little bit because that was like 43 bucks instead of whatever we got in the last box that was $23 that I already forgot about. Dang it, I guess it could just be because I fully like sucked it into my lungs, but I do think the hair and body mist has given me a bit of a headache. Oh, I've been fighting headaches every day, like every day for the past little bit. I had a horrible migraine yesterday, so hopefully this doesn't kick one up. Alright folks, that brings us to the third and final icon box. I'm excited to see what's in here because usually, okay, this started, the lore of the Ipsy boxes and bags started a long time ago on this channel. The reason I have 3 of them is because I did 3 different Ipsy showdowns with like different profiles and stuff. I've been keeping that up for like years now, and if I'm remembering correctly, they still do like kind of attempt to follow those profiles. So this one might be a little bit different than the other ones, maybe less makeup heavy because I do have one skincare heavy profile, but it's been so long since I opened any Ipsy boxes. We'll see. Okay, it does look a little bit different. Well, that's fun. We do have some similar items though, so I'll go ahead and pull out the repeats. We have another Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. Needed, truly needed. I will use it. I will go through all of it. Another Patrick Ta eyeshadow palette. We have another Kopari hair and body mist, and then we have the little Kevin Aquan blush in Rose Cliff, so it is the same, and then our little Bisha duo here. So, but this time we have, oh, still 3. Okay, 3 different items. I am thinking now that like maybe you only get to pick 3 of your things, or I just have like brain toots every time I go to pick stuff and just keep picking the same thing over and over again. But I do think I was trying to pick out some of the skincare items so we could have a bit more variety throughout the boxes. Let's move on here first to Elemis. This is the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. We've seen this many a time on the channel through subscription boxes, advent calendars. It's nice. I like Elemis stuff. It works well. expensive though. Oh, okay, I'm excited about this. Next up from Toy Factory, we have a Nia Brow. Oh, there's so many words on it, I'm gonna forget by the time it focuses. Nia Brow Niacinamide Brow Serum, no, Serum Brow Gel Clear Formula. It is vegan and cruelty free. I have been having, like, where are my eyebrows going? What are they doing? What are they doing? Like, are they gonna come back? I don't know. Haven't seen them in the past couple of months, at least this one kind of just in this section. So I did want to give a brow serum a try. I have been rubbing on the Ordinary like lash and brow serum. I think that's actually working a little bit. But this one says it is a clear brow gel serum formulated with niacinamide, a powerhouse ingredient that strengthens and nourishes your eyebrows while locking in ultimate hold. Oh, okay. So it's also like gel. That's probably why they called it a gel. That's nice. That's like a 2-in-1 kind of thing. It says Nia Brow promotes fuller, healthier brows by enhancing hair resilience and soothing the skin. Oh, that could be nice because right here where I am missing a lot of my eyebrows, there's like little bumpies and I don't know why they're there. They've been there for a long time. They're just like little bumpies. I've tried like washing my eyebrows, letting it sit with that like what is it called? Neoresol? Like the anti-dandruff shampoo? Thinking that might help. I put on the azelaic acid. That's been like helping the bumps around the rest of my face, but they won't go away. So maybe this could help. It says our formula laminates your brows for a sleek, polished look while providing a long-lasting hold that keeps them in place all day without flaking or drying. Ooh, okay. It does say you're supposed to put it on clean, dry brows. What do I mean by clean? Because I do like, I fill in my eyebrows every day. You know, they don't match my fake hair color and they also are like halfway missing. So I feel like I need to fill them in. So hopefully this will still work on top of like filled in brows. Is that glass? Oh, fancy. I think this tube here is either like it's glass or it's super thick, kind of cold filling resin. I think it's glass. That's nice. Oh, it smells so good. Why does that smell good? I fully expected it to smell like straight rubbing alcohol or like hand sanitizer, but it actually smells kind of nice. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and try it and see what happens on my already filled in brows. I also, ooh, that is thick. I also do not laminate my brows, so I won't be, they gave instructions on how to like swipe it, like, you know, up like that to give the real stuck to your face look, which just really isn't usually the look I go for. Okay, I need a little bit of this off the wand. I feel like it's gonna make my eyebrows glossy. I never really considered having like shiny eyebrows. That's interesting. What's that clump on the end? Did that come off of me? Oh, there's so much. All right, a lot of product definitely comes out on the little wand at once. It will take off some of your eyebrow color if you put it on with color on. But I really like the idea of it being a 2-in-1, like an actual gel to hold your eyebrows in place, but also like, you know, a serum to help them grow. Yeah, I don't think I would use it for its laminating purposes, but I could go with some shiny stay in place eyebrows. I think that would be fine. Alrighty folks, that brings us to the last item in the final box. We have something here from Saturday Skin. This is a Yuzu Vitamin C Bright Toner. Oh, what a pretty little bottle. Oh, I think that's so nice. This ombre frosted glass from this yellow up to this like milky white. I think that looks so nice. It almost looks like there should be like spirits in here. Not like spirits, but like alcohol. It looks like an alcohol bottle. Like, you know, Absolute could be written across the front and it would be like behind the counter at the liquor store, you know, with the other little ones. This says it has their proprietary 7-peptide mix found in all of their formulas to refresh and reveal your everyday glow. And you're supposed to put it on after cleansing, just to your face and neck. Okay, I'm gonna smell it. Does it smell citrusy? Does it smell yuzu-y? Oh, daggone it, there's a safety seal. All right, we'll just, I just got a little sniff. Oh! Not that bad. That squirted like directly into like this part of my lip here. It was holding it like a little cup and I was afraid for it to like actually touch my taste buds. But once it did, it really wasn't that bad. I wouldn't recommend trying it, but like it really wasn't that bad. Yeah, there's just a light citrusy scent to it. There's also a light citrusy taste. I'm sure this is lovely. Alright, let's get our missing prices here. Hopefully they actually have them listed. The Toy Factory Brow Serum Gel is $24. And I think that's all they care to tell us. Okay, let's go ahead and Google the rest of them. It's looking like the Saturday Skin item is gonna be $30. And then 50 grams of the Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm is $42, which brings the total value for box number 3 to $330. So it's in the middle between the other two. Yeah, I mean, I think the items are good. I think we got some really, really nice items this time around. I don't know, maybe Ipsy's been like better or something in the past 9 months we've been doing Advent season or however long it's been. It's been like 10 months. Sometimes you just maybe just don't even, you need to think about like the details of things. Anyway, maybe Ipsy has like gotten better. The products and stuff have gotten better. When I saw those $71 charges coming through like 3 separate times every 3 months, I was like, that's a lot of money. But I will say I do think the products are good. I think we got some good products this time around. I don't need 3 boxes. I don't think I need 3 boxes. This was literally like originally just to show you guys kind of, you know, variety that you could get inside of the boxes. But I do think the products are good. I still just don't love the jump in price without any other value given. Just something to make you feel a little bit better about continuously spending more and more and more every single year on your box. But at least the products are good. If you keep the products good, if you keep like a high caliber level of brands, well-known items, new items, nothing that's old or expired or about to expire, or just like old stock that brands couldn't get rid of, then I think like the price point could continue to be worth it. But if you keep raising the price Ipsy, we might have a little bit of a problem. Alright you guys, that was everything for my 3 Ipsy icon boxes. Let me know what you guys think about everything. What do you think about the price increases? Is it just like something to be expected, or do you think a $5 jump in less than a year is like just a little bit much? I would love to know your thoughts about that. Let me know what you thought about these products, your box in general, just any of your thoughts and opinions. Let me know down below in the comments. And that is all I have for y'all today. Thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. Also again, thank you to Jean's Journey for sponsoring today's video and helping to support the channel. If you guys would like to try out Jean's Journey, be sure to click the link below in the description or scan the QR code to download it today for free. And just thank you guys again so very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!